Good morning, campers. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The sun's just beginning to creep over the foggy horizon. It's very cold. It's 25 degrees outside. That's not very, very cold. It's below freezing, which is cold. It's cold. We've had colder, obviously, but still pretty cold. Still pretty cold. Still snow on the ground out here, which I assume is the cause of the fog. I do not know for sure. We are on Interstate 80 going east. Almost said the wrong direction there. I know where we are. We are going east. We're almost at our delivery. We're not obviously taking this load all the way to the foreign country where it is going to eventually wind up, but we are delivering it to an intermodal terminal where it will eventually end up on a train or a boat that shall presumably deliver it in some way to the country across the oceans. Various oceans, depending on which direction you go. I don't know. I can only imagine delivering it in Chicago. It's probably going to end up on rail, or I guess maybe on a boat headed into the Great Lakes and eventually the Atlantic. I don't know. Doesn't make sense for where it's going. But I'm not going to say where it's going because I'm not going to say where it's going. Hey, there's Interstate 55. We need to go south. Thomas is about to get angry at me. Alright, you guys, I don't need you guys complaining about other traffic right now. We're gonna go south on I-55. That's right, south. We're not going into Chicago proper. We're only going to Joliet, Illinois, which is basically right in front of us right now. Oof, bumpy. Because the rail intermodal terminals are this way, and my GPS is going to be upset. Yep, there he is. You're off route. GPS was not in line with the easy way in, so we're going to go to the easy way in. Because it's one of those things where sometimes you just got to know better than your GPS. All right, cool. Car's letting me in. Infernal machine. All right, left lane's ending, so I'm good here. Trimming down to only 2 lanes for southbound I-55. We've got over an hour. No, we've got exactly an hour until my appointment, and we're only we're only like 6 miles away. They're off to our left right now, so we're good. We are good. We are good. We are good. Do they do washouts now? I don't see a washout there. Bummer. I got excited there for a moment. I saw a new place that looked like it was a truck wash, but it's actually like a repair shop. I could use a truck wash in the vicinity. It'd be nice. Would be very nice. But yeah, my GPS is trying to take us on a different route to this customer, but I am aware of the easier way in, and we're going to go the easier way in. It's off of I-55 instead of using the random state highway that my GPS wants me to use, because it gets you slightly closer before you have to leave the national network. They've literally, because GPSs are designed based on access rules, and depending on the state you're in, your access distance, basically the rule is you're supposed to get as close as you possibly can to your customer using the national network, and then you travel to your customer along state truck routes from the national network, and that's how you get around states that have length limits that are below the federal length limits of like 53-foot trailers and big tractors like mine, because I'm about 73 feet long, bumper to bumper, and a lot of states have a 65-foot length limit, but because the length limit on the interstate highways is not that short, I'm allowed to travel a short distance from those national highways, the national network, not necessarily national highways. Some state highways are part of the national network. I'm allowed to travel a short distance from that network to get to customers and stuff. Those are the access rules. So the GPS is going to try and take you as close to your customer as it can possibly get you using national network routes. And that might not always be the best route. In this case, there's a specific route built for trucks to get from this highway to my customer. But it is slightly longer than the shortest route from a different national network highway. So my GPS was not defaulting to this way. But I know the right way to go, so we're going to go the right way and ignore the GPS, because again, you've got to be smarter than your GPS. Your GPS is a tool, it is not a guide. Your GPS is assistance, not a crutch. There's our exit, Arsenal. 2 miles, 244 exit. I am very much a slowpoke, so I'm probably going to be annoying the hell out of a bunch of container drivers. Because these guys that haul containers out of the rail terminals, they're not paid by they're not paid the exact same way I'm paid. They're like paid based on how many trips they can complete in a day. So they're trying to do as much as they can as fast as they can. Whereas I am simply trying to make this one delivery on time and, you know, have hours left over to maybe go pick something else up later today. That is my only objective. But I'm going to be like in the way of a lot of container folks because we're going into a heavy container traffic area. So that's probably going to suck. Also, left lane's closed. That's going to be right around where the Petro is. That's not good. Because I was planning on going to the Petro after we left here. That's very not good. I would not want to be dealing so much with that. Well, that's a problem for later. Hello, are you a cop? I think that was actually an unmarked trooper. That was just somebody cheating their way through the intersection. But no, I think that was actually I think that was in fact a trooper. All right. Alrighty. Next exit is ours, Arsenal. And we're gonna go wide right, then swoop back over the freeway to get over to the intermodal area. Let's turn off the cruise control. Manual control for the swoop. We're swooping over the highway. It's very early. What are you doing? Trooper was like on my left there, the one that was U-turning in the median a second ago, and he just like went into the grass, hopefully on purpose, just now, behind us. He went into like that little V bit of grass between this ramp and the highway. Hopefully that was intentional on his part. I don't know. Maybe he's just setting up to intimidate people into slowing down for the work zone. Further reducing speed. Trust the container. Trust the container. This guy's probably been in and out of here a million times, and this is my first trip into this area. So we're going to trust him to know, like, if he's slowing down, we need to slow down. Because again, he's probably not paid certain amounts depending on which loads he takes. He's probably paid based on just how many containers he moves in a day. he's incentivized to do everything as quickly as he can, probably. Most likely. That's how a lot of the container ports work. Arsenal straight ahead. That's the frontage road. We don't want the frontage road. We want Arsenal. Set speed limit. Cool. Yeah, now that container's taken off. He's not interested in doing 45. That's fine. This is like a highway next to the highway for the container traffic, the port traffic. Woo! Alright, stoplight. That's unexpected and annoying. I mean, not entirely unexpected, just not ideal. It's fine, we got plenty of time. Please don't pull in front of me, little silver car. Exxon Mobil. I guess that's an oil refinery. Yeah, it sure looks like an oil refinery. That guy totally ran a red light. Navigating entirely by eyeball now. There's the main gate for Exxon. No trucks. 55 south is left? Oh, I see. It goes back over the freeway and frontages along the south side. That makes sense. That makes sense. I get that. So that's good to know. If we need to go south out of here, we'll have to use that road. We're going to roll through this stoplight, whether it goes yellow or not. There we go. Yeah, we made it. Woo! It's a poorly disguised pipeline right there, I think. We'll make it look like some kind of walkway or something. I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was just a pipeline over to where they load and unload the boats. Please don't go yellow. Please don't go yellow. Please don't go yellow. Thank you! That's just internal air, please. There are lots of exhaust gases being ventilated in this general vicinity that I do not necessarily want to be inhaling. Yeah, you can see why I went this way. This is a very good road for getting in and out of all the customers down here. I don't know if we have any other customers down here. This might just be like one place that we deliver to. It's not even a cold storage warehouse, which is why I'm extremely confused how they're going to handle a frozen delivery. But I guess maybe they're probably just going to have like a reefer container in the next dock or something. Just straight load it right onto that. That would make sense. Blah. Hey, that was sunrise just happened right there. That was the moment of sunrise, the exact moment. The GPS just switched over to daytime mode. This is quite far from the interstate. Like, I just memorized which turns to take to come in here. And good grief. Arsenal's class fine. We're not going down Arsenal. We are going no further on Arsenal. We're turning left at the stoplight. I just memorized the turns. I didn't realize quite how large this place was. from there. It's impressive. We're 15 minutes in, and I started at the 5580 interchange, basically. And we're still not there. Good grief. Bearing left. On the bearing straight. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to make that. Stop. Big orange Schneider container. And the Werner is not a container. I think that is an intermodal trailer, though. I think that's one of those semi-trailers where the whole trailer can be picked up and put on a train, because it kind of had like the reinforced bits on the sides. Gonna see a lot of owner-operators down here as well. Yeah, see? There's another one. Maybe a lot of custom trucks and stuff. A lot of folks buy trucks, bring them home to Chicago, and just run containers until the truck falls apart, and then they buy a new one. It's an entire thing.
Warning, truck weight violation.
You're fine. Arsenal has a weight limit past that point, but it's closed, so it doesn't matter. So my GPS was like, oh, you're overweight, and we're not. We're not. We're following the truck route. Precisely as intended. We do have another truck coming up behind me, though, so we're probably about to get past already. I am so slow. I'm not even driving particularly slow. I'm mostly doing the speed limit. I am kind of heavy, so we're accelerating a bit on the slow side, but like right now I'm doing 45. And the speed limit is 45. I think I see our warehouse. No, that's not our warehouse. Our warehouse is further east. All right. Luckily, the blip that I dropped on our customer's truck entrance is still there, even though we're not following the route that my GPS wanted me to do, and I didn't reroute it. So we'll still be able to see when we get to the truck entrance, because it'll be like, oh, you're here now. Okay. You figured it out on your own. I'm so proud of you. Thomas never tells me he's proud of me. 16 minutes in, 18 minutes in now, and we're still not there. We're so close. We're so close. There are so many warehouses down here. There's like an Amazon distribution center. There's some Prime trailers off to our left. I wonder where that place is. What is that? So clearly a place that we do drop-in hooks, whatever it is. Interesting. Stop sign up ahead. What? Gonna be a yield. Stop. Go. We've got our own lane. Why do I have to stop there? It doesn't make any sense. But the intermodal behind me stopped, so, you know. That's a big brand new truck stop. That wasn't on the satellite. Cool. We might be able to get, well, yeah, probably not. We'll try and get a parking spot there instead of going to the Petro. Here would be Logistics Drive. Please don't go red on me, Argentina. You know, the sun's up. I see the sun over there. looking at me angrily. Let's... I was going to move left lane, but we're good. We've still got a little bit. A couple more turns before we get near my customer. Gosh, I hope I dropped that blip in the right spot. Yeah, we're just going to move left now. Just in case. Hello. Oncoming traffic. With nothing between us but a thin yellow line. The best kind of line. Alright, I think we're getting close. Is this it? I think this is it. This is it. We've arrived. That's the wrong entrance. Almost turned into the go-kart track.
You have arrived at your destination.
Woo!
On the right side.
Drivers and vendors, press Z, then call. The gate's open, I'm going in. We'll just find the office in here. There's not really anywhere I can park that doesn't block in Swift. So we're just going to leave Swift enough room to back out of that and pull up next to this guy so that Swift can just back out and go around me. Because this seems like the most intelligent place to park that doesn't completely screw over anyone else. Actually, yeah, no, I'll just go check in. All right, bye!